These are the my new headlights. Let me set them down here and we'll get them open and do an unboxing. What do you say? We're outside in the driveway trying to beat the rain. Gorgeous day other than that, though. So this is high-end low beams from Z Off-Road. They're not affiliated with me in any way, but they seem to be the best bang for the buck. Good power, good lumens. They run, have pretty good rapport online, good stars. And comparable to a lot of others, they're an off-road variant, but they are rated for DOD. I mean, for the Department of Transportation has approved of these. And it comes with extra wiring and a good, simple configuration layout here, so you can get them to work in these older type systems. Well, that remains to be seen, but yeah, that's it there. Let's take them out. So like I said, there's a total of 4 lights, 2 for each side, obviously. It's a nice package. I mean, they're well packaged. They look good in their packaging, so I can reuse these boxes for something. So we got good foam inside. That's great. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at that. So, there's a good looking light. Look at that massive heat sink on the back. That's awesome. They're waterproof. And they are the exact size. As far as my old light fixtures or light bulbs, they are the same size. They're going to fit in the bezels there, just like my old ones did. The only quandary I have is the wiring and how it, because these are LEDs, so you know they're DC, but they are one direction. So I have to make sure I've got power correctly wired into these, and I'm having problems currently with my headlights and that they're not working because there's a ground issue, I do believe, in my headlight circuit that I have to trace down, but it's not going to stop me from getting these installed, so I have the lights at least in there while I sort out the other issues. So I'm going to go ahead and get these started. I'm going to go ahead and put them in, and then we'll stop and take some shots of it later as I go through the process. I just can't do it all at the same time, hold the camera and shoot the picture. So stay tuned. All right, I got the first one in. It's a bit of a snug fit around the bezel, so they're a little strained going in, but they do fit. And you can see the little bosses that sit right there that hold it out from the back of the puka, or the hole it goes in. But all the screws match. It fits. It's in there nice. So that's one. I'll go ahead and install the other one, and we'll go from there. So you can see how that plugs in, no problem. Then you stuff it in the hole, and then you put the bezel on to hold it in, and then we put the trim ring back on. So I'll get back to you in just a second. Then we get to test all this crap. All right. Trying to finish this install here. Now these bezels only go on one way because the 2 top screws for the bezel are closer together than the 2 holes on the bottom. So you can see those are, I don't know, 3.5, and those are like 4.5 on the bottom. So they only go in one way. which is, you know, at least you know it's right. You know, I could use a driver to drive this in, but I don't want to break these bezels. I can't get replacements too easily for them. So I'll just use a screwdriver. It's cool. I mean, you want them snug, but you don't want them so tight you break the glass. There we go. There you go. Isn't that pretty? I don't want the dust on them now. Now, earlier, when I was messing with these, I kind of adjusted this, thinking this was the removal screw, and it's not, it's the adjustment screw. I'm gonna run that back into the old dirt mark that was on it. At least it'll be close. I'll have to, of course, adjust a couple of bits and pieces. I mean, I'm sure that that's not right, but I'll have to wait till the sun goes down and then I'll adjust them all. But technically, that's one side done as far as the headlights are concerned. Now, to install the bezel, I'm going to probably repaint these sometime soon because they need it. All right. Need my screwdriver. There we go. That's the ticket. It's not tight yet. I'm just running it down. Yeah. I wonder what Derek's doing in Vice Grip Garage tonight. He's probably on another road-worthy rescue, perhaps. And I see him do all these cars, and I like to have him come out and let's do a bus. Hell, I'll sell him this RV and he can get it back on the road properly if he wanted to. Take it to his, with him on his little escapades when he goes doing the burnouts and whatnot. All right, now we got to put these ones in. Figure out where those connections are. That ain't the right one. What the hell was that doing in there? That's a longin'. Hopefully it won't strip because it's a shitty screwdriver I've got here. Damn. Looks like I have the wrong screw. Why that freaking screw was in there, I haven't the slightest idea. Shoot. Oh, here it is. That's the right one. Well, maybe not. It don't look like it. Up close. Don't know where that other screw went. Nor do I know if this will even fit, but we're gonna try it. At least for now. Well, that's obviously not gonna work. I'm missing a screw from this somewhere. I don't know where it is. So low beam would be down, high beam would be over there. So that's high beam and that's ground. So ground is down there. Shit, I don't know. So it's telling me if I have no light, I need to swap those pins here for the low beam power line and the ground. So that's one way to do it. All right. So we're going to prevent accidental vehicle startup, which could cause death or serious injury. Remove main fuse before. Oh God, really? You know, there's a point in life where if you're dumb enough to start the vehicle up and then get out in front of it, you pretty much deserve to get run over. That's my opinion. You know, we need to cull the herd. All right, so now we're going to move over to the other side. Screw me, driver. Yeah, we had a lot of hornets' nests in this when I first took them out the other day. These have this section here, which goes all the way from that side to this side. This one has got two busted wires. They came loose from the connection, so I need to reconnect those, pull them apart somehow. I might just take the very component that they gave me, trim them back and reconnect them, and then I can use the second one, because there's two of them in each pack, and I can use the second one, excuse me, to replace this missing piece, I think. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. We'll see. Let's take this one out. Now we gotta unpack the other set of lights. Look at there. Yep. They are good looking lights. I do like them. I really like that massive heat sink in the back. Because not only were these as LEDs, they get hot, but you know, these old ones, these halogens got really hot. They were real dangerous. Fry your hand real bad on those. Very easily. All right. So let me get the first one in, and then we'll bring you back and carry on. Okay, I got this first one in on this other side, as you can see here, the one with the broken wires. I used these. These are very effective. They just lift up, and you stick the wire, and they locked in. They really hold well, a lot quicker. And you know what? To my experience, these are even better than the crimps, because this is a consistent pressure. It doesn't weaken after you let go of the pliers when you crimp, or spring back, and they're constantly stressed onto the material, so you have a positive locking action to the copper wire. And so these are very, very good and super quick. You don't have to squeeze and try and get a tool in there and all that, and it's very fast. So anyway, I got those in, and I was able to garner a little extra slack for this other side. So I'm going to go ahead and get this last one in, and I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay. All right. Got them all installed. I have no clue if it works. Now I know that my fog lights work, and the headlights would work if on the high beam switch, the high beams would come on, but they won't. When I turn the switch on itself for continuous high beam, it doesn't stay on. It's just, there's nothing. So somewhere either in a switch or somewhere in the dash, there's a short to ground, and it's bypassing my headlights. They need to be replaced anyway, but still, got to figure out what the problem is. So more on this for part 2. We'll do the test. I have to get inside and run some checks after I take apart the dashboard and try and trace some of these wires. So anyway, more to come after I get all that done. All right, stay tuned. See y'all.